All right, here we are at the main building. This is old Randolph Machinery over on Robertson. This thing looks like it's probably 100 or so feet across and maybe 60, 80 feet deep for the retail part, which was old offices. And then you can see over here we've got warehouse and loading and stuff like that. So let's just kind of walk through the building. We would have to, of course, gut it and reconfigure it the way we want, but we're coming in through the main door, and it opens up into a very small cubicle, which was kind of like a receiving sort of area where people would check in. So let's continue moving through the building. We're going to go left and head up to the side where we first saw it. So what we see is mainly most of this is set up for office space, and this would kind of be our storefront, so to speak. Big rooms, a few, but most of them are small personal offices. Give you a look-see, and we'll go down this hallway. Restrooms. Everything seems to be in good shape. More office space. Okay, some of the larger, nicer offices, obviously the owner, are owners of the property.
Well, that's why I've been downloading, but not download but record them. But I've got to go to something more high tech.
Yeah.
Because it's well, I did. I just went into the HopePark Thrift Store.
Okay, this looks like it's a conference room, and it butts back up against the area where our receiving is. All right, let's go back to where the main entrance was, which is right here. We got a wall, and then we can walk straight back. We've got a small office. Well, this is that larger room there. This is a kitchen and break room area. And it's a large concrete floor. Looks like it may have been a main place for some shipping and receiving early on, but this building has been added to over a period of time, and this is what we see now. This is the shop area, and we'll come back to that in just a minute. It's like a small office here, and a larger room, again with a concrete floor here. As you can see from the double doors, it was probably shipping and receiving at some point, and this takes us straight back up to the offices. So again, small office off to the side, another small office with a window in the door. Here we have shelving for a closet with supplies. So we have this opening, and then we go back into the shop area. So the shop area is huge. It's gigantic, with a lot of manufacturing was done here. We've got some drill presses and giant lathes and things like that were located over here at some point, but we're not interested in that, and whoever's got this property is interested in kind of keeping up with that themselves and continuing to work there. Then we have this large area here, which we could use for processing. There's two garage type doors that roll up. This is a truck dock. This looks like the part of their electrical and supply room that work this area. And then and this is a small bathroom for the workers back there. And we walk back out and we're into the side of the building there, and we can see where that's located. But these are the garage doors there, so you have a truck dock that we have for loading, and then a really quite expansive warehouse space. Everything seems to be in good working order, and there's not any leaks or anything like that. And then back over here in the corner, we can't see it because it's too dark, but two giant sort of spray booth areas that they utilized for painting some of their equipment. This is a good view then of the entire expansive space that we have for this sort of stuff. Eventually this could be curtained off, and we have a furniture showroom located here. I'm going to continue to walk to the back and show you this. There's again several industrial machines that look like they've got hoists where they were just bringing in steel and putting some equipment together after on the manufacturing side. So a lot of truck pallets laying around, small hand dollies. Here's a forklift. Here's another door for receiving. And we're coming up to another location here, which goes to the outside, which gives us then a view of the side building of what we were talking about, moving back toward the main building. Now there's also another part of the building that's been painted and some other stuff done with it, so it's actually a huge building. But we're just looking at what we need to do and how we need to do it for our use and our use only. Hopefully the owners of the property will be open to some negotiation of what we're trying to do and how we're trying to do it. And again, let's just take a quick look at some of the machinery and go at it from this view standpoint. These are some heavy-duty metal lathes, drill presses, quite an assortment of drill presses, lathes for metalworking, and that gives us an idea. So our thought would be where this yellow line is that we could take this space forward and that space over and make that into the processing for receiving. And then once stuff is moved, we can move it on our racks, and we could come either into this room here, which is our first door, and out to the floor there, or we come back over in this area and we go to our floor, which is located through here. So then this takes us from the back of the store, so to speak, straight on up through here. So it gives you an idea of the total depth of the store as I'm walking from one end of the store to the other. So it looks like a pretty good bit of retail space that we could easily have here. And if needed to, we could go through this wall and expand this even further into the back. So we're gonna walk back up to the front, back up